Hey guys, this is Jeff. This week's Honorable Mention Monday gets awarded to Astrophysics for People in a Hurry by Neil deGrasse Tyson. So what I really love about Neil deGrasse Tyson is just his passion for trying to teach people. Even when I've watched so many interviews with him, so many TV shows where he describes things, and he is genuinely curious and genuinely wants to teach people how how to think more and to be wondrous about the universe, about stars, about planets, about about atoms and just everything from the big to the small. And it really shows in this book because he covers so many topics. It's meant for quick little excerpts of teaching you about black holes, about oxygen, about hydrogen, about different molecules, about space travel, about planets, and it's really cool to be able to have just a tiny little book that's just above 200 pages that covers so many topics that anyone can appreciate. There's not a lot of deep science in here. There's a little bit of history, there's a little bit of science to it, but it's not like he's plastering math equations across the page and makes you try to solve it for yourself. No, he doesn't do that. He genuinely wants people to learn about this stuff because it is very important. It's important to know where we came from and where this type of science might lead us in the future. There's so many awesome topics that are covered in here. And if you had to pick one, science type book to read, if you're curious at all, start here, because this is kind of like ground zero of like, all right, I want to learn something about space today, read it, and then be like, all right, I want to learn more about this topic, so I'll branch off. And it gives you kind of like the tools to be able to look into, learning more topics. And but don't make the same mistake I did when I bought this. I was like, oh, there's so much stuff. Like, how am I going to remember all this? Oh, I'm going to write in the margins and say like, all right, this one says, like this one's a good one. I wrote it up in the corner. It says, here's how they can tell how the universe is expanding, right? So between, red shifting and blue shifting the light, how when you're farther away and things are getting away from you, red light means that it's farther away. And if something is coming closer to you, that means that it's shifting towards the blue light spectrum. So the way that they know that the universe is expanding is because everything, when you look through a telescope out there, it seems to be shifting more towards the red, which means that things are moving far away. So if you were to reverse time, at one point, everything would have been in one small space. So something like that, I made the mistake of writing in the margins, but then as I finished the book, I was like, oh, there's an index back here. So I was writing in the book for no reason, and it probably took me longer to read it because I had a pen by my side, and I was like, all right, I'm going to write in here all the important things that I don't want to forget. But it has an index in the back, so if you're trying to remember something about like dark energy, here's an example. It shows you all the pages where dark energy is mentioned, and that's really awesome too, because like sometimes you read these books and you're like, man, I don't remember what he said about this topic, and I can't remember, and I've marked my page and then I forgot it, So it's really awesome that he goes through the time to not only make an index, but make an index where like every single page, whatever topic you're looking for, it's marked down there for you to go back and reference. And although I haven't referenced it since then, it's still valuable for, if I need to look something up, it's right there at my fingertips. So I would definitely recommend that you guys pick this one up because it's just short and sweet and can really be enjoyed by anybody. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next Honorable Mention Monday video. Thanks.